25-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Go. To the air, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down, they need 5.
Panther 60, Candy Lion. Cup 19,
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A 34-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good, and the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Ready.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
On the double. Ready.
Back to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On the ready. Here we go. Here we go. Pass the 60. Pass all 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, New Orleans.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. 19, go.
They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 18 Pioneer. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, New Orleans. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Saints move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jack Fox set to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, come on. Pass the 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
70, 70. Hawk set on lock line. Ready, right?
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. We are through 1 here on Wildcard Weekend. The Saints out on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter, and they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14.
'70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Tag. Press, go.
Here's Milrow to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Chase Young in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Dragon 6, let's go. Nice. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got, and they convert on 3rd and long.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Now Walker. Forward for a short gain to the 25. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
On the double.
They face 2nd down and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll get about 2. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Milrow. Moving to his left. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal.
14 yards.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 6.
Now Milrow. handled pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They'll look to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Third and goal. He'll look to throw. The open man is Smith and Jigba. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
A 30-yard attempt.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Okay, ready.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Ready. 70 Lions.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
It is third and long.
Hey, check that streak. Ready. Drop 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Crack off.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Got it. Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
60 by 60 by. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Take off.
Here's Spears. And he's in! Tyjae spear. Touchdown, Saints. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On the return, here comes Horton. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Milroe. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
To the air, it's Milroe. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready? 19.
To throw again is Milroe. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
65 catch, 65. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19, ready?
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Back to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Okay, ready?
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go. The Saints move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ready? Crack all 80.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
For the Seahawks.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
Ready? Like Cowboy 80. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Second and inches.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's fourth down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
60 Maverick, hop 70, hop.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as this defense too loose there. 19 on fourth down.
The Saints first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Up the middle they go. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard.
60 Bison.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one's knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now.
Bronco 80.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. That is caught by Bryant. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Go! 18 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Cougar Knight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion is Smith.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score as Saints 28, Seahawks 17. Jack Fox set
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Tag! Go!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And down to Brown, right side, complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action, it's Milrow. Out to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Walker. Open space to the 35. And he will score. Game on. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
23. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Dixie.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and a yard.
2. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
Play clock nearly expires as they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 by 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Saints, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Saints.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Tight end going in motion here. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, New Orleans.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks' 36-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll run here. Good running inside the 25. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Okay, break. Bronco, Stephanie. 60 by 6.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints have taken a 4-point advantage.
Seahawks 31. Jack Potts set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable for Wildcard. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's first down.
Let's go now. Cut 19. Cut the 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. The left side, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action now with Milroe. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Now on second and long. Milroe. Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
On third down, Milroe. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Seahawks.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Light. 60 bounce check. 60 bounce.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
Get it? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
Mike, I don't think either one of us has taken a breath for about the last 5 minutes. I mean, what a game. but what a finish. There's just nothing like playoff football, and this was about as riveting a finish as you could possibly imagine.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.